Hi there. Right. Well, I thought today I'll do a test with some magnetic couplings. And I recently bought the new Hornby magnetic coupling. As you see there, and it looks like a hose pipe bending down. Where they look quite neat. And the magnetic, two tiny magnets in the end and match up. And you can reverse the carriages, as doesn't matter what way round you put the carriage, they lock up, and they look neat and they're pretty good. But I thought, what's the breaking away strength like compared with the old Hunt Coupling Elite? Anyway, that's one of those. I also got, and I haven't tried them on anything yet, I'm going to try them later, is these. They're called the other, this is the new Hornby, different one, but I don't think they're as strong, and they can be a bit fiddly, it seems, to line back up. So I think the first ones are going to be my favourite, but I thought I'd test the strength of the magnets compared with the Hunt couplings on them. And of course you've got the Hunt coupling, which is the Elite type, which is these. They seem to, they've worked fine for me up till now anyway. But I just thought I liked the look of these Hornby ones with the like the hose pipes with the magnets on you. Anyway, there's one other one I got was a waste of time really, but it's from a Curious gal. Now they're probably all right if you've got one or two carriages, but they're so tiny, the magnets on them, and they lock up like that. But they're a little chain, but there's no strength. You can't pull a very long rake along without them breaking away, or if you start this train up too quick, it just breaks it's just not enough power in. But they're so tiny, I think they're meant for those little small carriages they brought out. Anyway, I just thought I'd try them anyway, but they're not going to be included in this test, right? So, right, this is the test I've devised. Not very scientific, but I'll show you, right? Pull that down there, line it up. Right, now then, put them aside. So this is a Hunt coupling. This is the Hunt coupling, right, Elite. The shortest. This is the shortest of the. They do these ones in two lengths, a 20mm and 17. These are 17mm. I've got them on my coaches and they work all right. But I want to see what the strength is. So I've tied a bit of cotton around each and see what breaks away first if I'm pulling, right? So if I pull on there, you can see the Hunt. They seem to have more grip than the Hunt. Now, there seems to be a little bit of dirt on there, a few iron filings. So let's break that off to make it fair. Got them around the right way, yeah. Yeah, that's the trouble. They pick up any dirt, these magnets. Right, but anyway, try again. It's definitely now. It could be that I'm not pulling it even on one side. If I get that in the centre, the cotton, so it's pulling more even. but they still, the new Hornby one seems to have a better, more strength than the Hunt Elite. Right, so that's that test. Now the other Hornby one, I've swapped these around. Some of these Hunt couplings around in case one is an odd. The tests are pretty conclusive, the same, even with variety of hooked up. Right, now this is the Hornby one and the Elite. Now this time these Elite ones don't seem so good and not as stronger grip as the others. So in this case, I think we can say that the Elite is the second strongest, and these Hornby ones are about the third strongest. So that's my, not very scientific, but that's my test. So I'm well pleased with these ones. I'm going to try these on the actual train, see how they come out, see how they work on when they're actually on a carriage, not on a carriage, on the wagon, and see how they fare. Right, so I'll leave it at that for now. Right, now this is the Hornby vacuum pump magnetic couplings, and they are fixed to me cross-country coaches. So they look quite effective. Right, so and they seem to hold quite well. So we send that train round the track. I ran it a little bit, speed it up. So they are quite effective. Now I'm going to try. So what I'm going to do is stop that, and I'm going to put the other coaches. Let's bring the other coach around. Hang on. Take that back. I went to overshot the. Another thing about these magnetic couplings, they're much more reliable when you're in reverse. Right. Now I'm going to try put this. Put my second line in. Right. I'm going to try them on my castle cement wagons. Right. So I think the first thing to do is try it on the. I'll just try it on one first, see that they don't break away rather than alter them all. So I'll come back in a minute. Right. Now that's the other Hornby coupling. Now they come very close. I don't know how that's going to fare on a bend. See that? There's not much gap between the buffers there. So probably wouldn't be any good if you was on a... I'll try it going round, because see how it goes. Oh no, right, well that's come. It's probably not on the actual thing. This coupling here wasn't hooked on properly, so we'll bring that back. That seems to be on. All right. Take it away. See how it copes with this bend. It's actually going around a 4th radius at the moment. That derailed. Right, well this type didn't work out on me. I've got a frog in my throat. Right, well, oh God, blimey. Right, well, no, my voice is gone. Right, now then, this type didn't work on me cement wagons, but on the me other wagons, you can see here that. Right. And they connect up again, all right, on the track. So when you brake, they do couple up again just fine. As I was saying, they're not so easy, but they're too close for me cement wagons. You get buffer lock with them, so they only seem to make these in one length. Now push this along here. Now they're all right here. Now there, I've got it. Right, and you can see a nice, they fit all right there, I say, and that's connecting two different types of wagons together, and they connect together all right. So if I zoom out, oh, all right. That's connecting one of them to one of these. And although they're closer, you don't get buffer. They're not too close that you get buffer lock. As you can see there, they're pretty close, but I'm not getting buffer lock. They go round all right. So they're worked out all right. So I'll send that train round. again. So that's working. Right, well, I had a disaster with my class 92 while doing some testing there. While using the class 92 to test with them cement wagons, I've tried the cement wagons on the inner track, which is a radius 2, and to get onto the inner track I went across a Hornby radius point, curve point, and it derailed, and it's under the tunnel. Where it derailed was under the tunnel. Then I put my hand in under the tunnel to try and get the class 92 out, which was because it wasn't on the rails properly. To pull the class 92, as I dragged it across, I caused a short, and it's blown the class 92 decoder. So I've had to order a new decoder for my class 92, about 117 quid. So there we go. That's a lesson learned. If anything comes derails underneath one of them tunnels, turn the power off before trying to recover it in future, right? So there you are. So I've got to wait now. I've ordered the chip. Got to wait for that to come. But in conclusion, all the three couplings are pretty good. It's the only thing is you can't get the long spacing between the what do they call them? Those other, forgot the name of them. Hang on. Yeah, it's the Buckeye couplings. They only seem to do the Hornby Buckeye coupling in one length at the moment, which is R7398 Buckeye magnetic coupling pack. You get 8 pairs, so 16 couplings in the back. They was about 15 quid. But the others, you can get them in 2 different lengths. The vacuum pipe magnetic couplings come in 2 lengths, 17mm and 20mm. Well, I used the 17mm, and on my I think the Mark III coaches, they're fine. You don't have any buffers anyway on the Mark III coaches. On them Mark III coaches I've got, they go fine on that, and they look nice. And they keep the coaches closer together where they join. So, yeah, I'd recommend them, they're good. I mean, they probably look better than the Elite coupling, but to be honest with you, I don't think you notice it much difference on the Elite. You get a close coupling on them, and they look pretty good. But anyway, they hold together all right, and they do the job that they're meant to do. So I'll leave it at that for now.